Hello, I am coming to you on the 18th of November. I had to look at the date for that, which is really funny because it's actually my birthday today, so I should probably remember what date it is. Um, I am coming to you from my living room and I am currently 9 days post-op. I meant to get in and do a 1 week post-op video, but I didn't do it. I just couldn't I didn't have the motivation. Have been feeling good, but I just couldn't be bothered to sit down. So I thought before it's too late and before I get to like the next stage of my eating and stuff, I should probably come in and update. So you can probably tell I'm feeling excellent. My incisions are healing up really well. I've taken off all of the tape and they are looking fantastic actually. Just these tiny, tiny little lines with a little bit of bruising, and in time I'm hardly going to have any marks at all. So I'm currently in my fluid stage still, but I'm able to manage slightly thicker fluids like thicker soups, creamier soups, and thinned yogurt and things like that. So I'm able to get down quite a lot of fluid actually. I had a lot of restriction in hospital. I could only manage small amounts, but by the time I was leaving the hospital, I was able to get about half a cup of water down, or cordial or whatever I was having. And that was really good. The surgeon was really happy with that. He said that's almost, that's kind of almost normal. But since then, my staple lines obviously healed up really well because I've been getting down 3 of these each day through the day, just sipping, not guzzling. If I guzzle, it hurts, but if I just sip, it's fine. And so that's actually water mixed with about that much apple juice in the top, which water on its own, I have trouble getting down, but with a bit of apple juice in it, no worries at all. I get it down easily, which is fantastic. So I should probably tell you my stats. My start weight was in kilos, 138.7 kilos, which is 305.1 pounds. My weight on surgery day, I lost 10 kilos during the 3 weeks of OptiFast, and my weight on surgery day was 128.7 kilos, or 283.1 pounds. And since I've been home, I have lost, I am now 124.1 kilos, and that is 273.2 pounds. So I've had a total loss so far from the start of OptiFast. I've had a total loss of 14.7 kilos or 32.3 pounds. And I am so happy with that. My friend Lisa, I posted that I'd nearly lost 15 kilos, and my friend Lisa said, that's like health-changing numbers. Doctors would be super happy if you were to lose 15 kilos on your own between doctor's appointments. Doctors would be super happy with you, and it really makes a difference to your health, just losing that much weight. So I'm super happy, and it's not proving too challenging. So far, my day's food, I'm looking at, I need to be making sure that I get enough protein. So I was having OptiFast in the morning or making up a big OptiFast and then sipping that through the day as well as my other fluids. But I am so sick of OptiFast. I'm sick of the taste of unnatural foods. So what I have started doing, I bought a tub of Nature's Way unflavoured natural protein powder. And I've been making smoothies with blueberries and raspberries and banana and low-fat milk. And I've been adding my protein powder to that and blitzing it up in the Thermomix, which has been so delicious. And it's so different from drinking OptiFast, where beforehand, I was talking to my dietitian yesterday, and I was saying how I'm just not coping very well with the OptiFast anymore because of the flavour. And she said, well, that would make sense because before the surgery, you could just drink it down. Because I didn't have any problem with it before. She said you could just scull it down, get it in as quickly as possible and move on to the next thing. But at the moment, you're having to sit for ages and sip on something that you don't like, really, or that doesn't taste natural. So she said it's totally fine if I want to make my own smoothies, just to make sure that the protein content is up there. And she is thrilled with my progress so far. So that's great. This morning I had a blueberry smoothie and it was so delicious. And if you follow me on Instagram, my account is ash_gets_sleeved. And you'll see a beautiful picture of how vibrant that colour was this morning. It was just so lovely to have something that's so naturally bright and, delicious. So delicious. A non-scale victory. Today I managed to put on this jumper that I ordered from a friend online. She was clearing out, she's lost weight too, and she was clearing out some clothes. And when it got here, I tried it on and there was absolutely no way that I was going to get into it. But today, again, if you look at my Instagram, you'll see a picture of it. It fits perfectly and I can wear it on my birthday, which is really exciting. And my auntie and uncle are coming to pick me up for lunch, and we're going out for Vietnamese, which is awesome because I can just have the broth and that'll be delicious. And I can wear my new top. So what else? Is there anything else to report? I'm feeling good. Incisions feel fine. Restriction doesn't feel too tight. The other thing, the dietitian, I said, I feel like I can get a lot of fluid down. And I'm hoping that that's okay. And what she said was that it's fine. It just means my staple line's healing up and I should be able to get fluid down. That's fine. But what I will notice once I go into the mushy stage next week on Wednesday is that the restriction will be there once I start having more solid foods. And that's why, she said, that's why you need to space your meals out once you start eating solids, because the fluid goes through easily and washes that food through and then you'll be hungry again. So it's important to wait half an hour after you eat to have fluids. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to, I'm definitely looking forward to being able to eat some food. I've been watching Greenie's videos. I think it's Green Machine, maybe. I'll have a look for sure and put it in the description box below. And she has got some great videos on the puree stage and the things that she made for that, and that you can never actually make puree look appealing. I would disagree, Greenie. I think your beetroot dip looks very appealing, and I can't wait because Meredith Goat's cheese is also one of my absolute favourite foods. So I can't wait to make beetroot dip, and I can't wait to make hummus. I'm just going to go nuts on the dips because I love savoury, yummy, savoury kind of cheese board type foods. So it's exciting that I get to start having some of those next week. I feel like I've got way off track. I didn't really have a proper track. I just wanted to check in and say that I'm feeling awesome. And the recovery, I'm just absolutely astounded by how quickly the recovery process is happening. I'm still taking it really easy. I got 2 weeks off work with the option of having a little bit more time if I needed it. So, and I was hoping that I would recover quickly so that I could make the most of that time off. And so far, so good. So, and I've been given the all clear to drive. So I've got some things that I want to get done in the next couple of weeks. The next week, really, before I kind of go back to work. We haven't planted our tomatoes yet, and we plant tomatoes every year. And I feel like, usually we do them on Cup Day, which is back, that passed a few weeks ago. And before it gets too hot, I want to get them in the ground. So I've got to buy some tomatoes. I've got to go and get some stuff, like things. I've been making a list of things that I haven't been able to do while I've been sort of a bit stuck at home. And so I can start cracking through that list and going and doing nice things. I want to have a pedicure as a birthday present to myself because my feet are not looking so great at the moment. And just go out and spend some time out in nature and get some fresh air and some vitamin D because the weather's starting to improve here in Melbourne. It was freezing the other day and then it was boiling hot yesterday. So yeah, Melbourne weather, that's pretty common, notoriously changeable. I think, but the fact that I'm rabbiting on about the weather I think that means that this video is finished. So please say hello in the comments. If you're having surgery soon, or if you've had surgery and you want to talk about it, I'm always keen for a chat, either down in the chat below the video or come and find me on Instagram. So that's it. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I shall talk to you next time. Bye.